Beowulf, Part 5. The eldest answered him. The leader of the troop unlocked his word hoard. We are men of the race of the Geats and hearth companions of Hygelac. My father was famed among the peoples, a noble high prince called Ecgtheow. He sojourned many winters ere he passed away, the old man from his dwelling. Far and wide throughout the earth, every wise man remembers him well. We have come with gracious intent to seek out the Lord, the son of Hrothgar, the protector of his people. Be kindly to us in counsel. We have a great errand to the famous prince of the Danes. Nor shall anything be hidden there, I hope. Thou knowest if the truth is, as indeed we heard tell, that some sort of foe, a secret pursuer, works on the dark night's evil hatred, injury and slaughter, spreading terror. I can give Hrothgar counsel from a generous mind, how he may overcome the enemy wisely and well, if for him the torment of ills should ever cease, relief come again, and the surges of care grow cooler. Or if he shall ever after suffer a time of misery and pain while the best of houses stands there in its lofty station. The watchman spoke, the fearless servant, where he sat his steed. A bold shield warrior, who ponders well, shall pass judgment on both words and deeds. I hear that this is a troop friendly to the prince of the Scyldings. Go forth and bear weapons and trappings. I will guide you. Likewise, I will bid my henchmen honorably guard your vessel against all enemies, your newly tarred ship on the sand, until once more the boat with twisted prow shall bear the beloved man to the coast of the Veders. To such a valiant one it shall be vouchsafed to escape unscathed from the rush of battle. They went on their way then. The ship remained at rest. The broad-bosomed vessel was bound by a rope fast at anchor. The boar images shone over the cheek armor, decked with gold. Gay with color and hardened by fire, they gave protection to the brave men. The warriors, hastened, went up together until they could see the well-built hall, splendid and gold-adorned. That was foremost of the buildings under the heavens for men of the earth, in which the mighty one dwelt. The light shone over many lands. The man, bold in battle, pointed out to them the abode of brave men, as it gleamed, so they could go thither. One of the warriors turned his horse, then spoke a word. It is time for me to go. The Almighty Father guard you, by his grace, safe in your venture. I will to the sea to keep watch for a hostile horde. Part 6. The street was paved with stones of various colors. The road kept the warriors together. The war corselet shone, firmly hand-locked. The gleaming iron rings sang in the armor as they came on their way in their trappings of war, even to the hall. Weary from the sea, they set down their broad shields, their stout targes against the wall of the building. They sat down on the bench then. The corselets rang out the warriors' armor. The spears, the weapons of seamen, of ash wood gray at the tip, stood all together. The arm band was adorned with war gear. Then a haughty hero asked the men of battle as to their lineage. Whence bear ye plated shields, grey corselets, and masking helmets, this pile of spears? I am Hrothgar's messenger and herald. I have not seen so many men of strange race more brave in bearing. I suppose ye have sought Hrothgar from pride, by no means as exiles, but with high minds. The bold men, proud princes of the Veders, answered him, spoke a word in reply, stern under his helmet. We are Hygelac's table companions. Beowulf is mine. I wish to tell my errand to the son of Hrothgar, the famous prince, thy lord, if he will grant that we may greet him who is so gracious. Hrothgar spoke. He was a man of the Vendels. His courage, his bravery, and his wisdom had been made known to many. I will ask the friend of the Danes, the prince of the Scyldings, the giver of rings, the renowned ruler, about thy venture as thou desirest, and speedily make known to thee the answer which the gracious one thinks fit to give me. He turned quickly then to where Hrothgar sat, aged and grey-haired, amid the bands of earls. The bold man went till he stood before the shoulders of the Danish prince. He knew courtly custom. Hrothgar spoke to his gracious master. Men of the Geats, come from afar, have been brought here over the stretch of the ocean. The warriors call the eldest one Beowulf. They request, my lord, that they may exchange words with thee. Refuse them not thy answer, gracious Hrothgar. They seem in their war gear worthy of respect from the noble born. Of a truth, the leader is a valiant, who guided the heroes hither. Part 7. Hrothgar spoke the protectors of the Scyldings. I knew him when he was a youth. His aged father was called Ecgtheow. To him Hereot of the Geats gave his only daughter in marriage. His son has now come here boldly, has sought a gracious friend. Then seafaring men, who brought precious gifts of the Geats hither as a present, said that he, mighty in battle, had the strength of 30 men in the grip of his hand. May holy God, in his graciousness, send him to us, to the West Danes, as I hope, against the terror of Grendel. I shall offer treasures to the valiant one for his courage. Do thou hasten, bid them to enter, to see the friendly band all together. Tell them also with words that they are welcome to the people of the Danes. Then Hrothgar went toward the door of the hall, spoke a word in the doorway. My victorious lord, prince of the East Danes, bade me tell you that he knows your lineage, and that ye, bold in mind, are welcome hither over the sea surges. Now, ye may go in your war gear, under battle helmets, to see Hrothgar. Let your battle shields, spears, deadly shafts await here the issue of the speaking. The mighty one rose then, around him many a warrior, excellent troop of thanes. Some waited there, kept watch over their trappings, as the bold man bade them. They hastened together as the warrior guided under the roof of Herot. The man, resolute in mind, stern under his helmet, went till he stood within the hall. Beowulf spoke. On him his corselet shone, the shirt of mail sewn by the art of the smith. Hail to thee, Hrothgar! I am Hygelac's kinsman and thane. I have in my youth undertaken many heroic deeds. The ravages of Grendel are made known to me in my native land. Seafarers say that this hall, the noblest building, stands unpeopled and profitless to all warriors after the light of evening is hidden under cover of heaven. Then my people counseled me, the best of men in their wisdom, that I should seek thee, Prince Hrothgar, because they knew the power of my strength, and they saw it themselves when I came out of battles, blood-stained from my foes, where I bound 5, ruined the race of the monsters, and slew by night the sea beasts mid the waves, suffered sore need, avenged the wrong of the Veders, killed the foes. They embarked on an unlucky venture. And now alone I shall achieve the exploit against Grendel the monster, the giant. I wish now at this time to ask thee one boon, Prince of the bright Danes, protector of the Scyldings, that thou, defense of warriors, friendly prince of the people, will not refuse me. Now I have come thus far, that I and my band of earls, this bold troop, may cleanse Herot unaided. I have also heard that the monster in his madness cares not for weapons. Wherefore I scorn to bear sword or broad shield, yellow targe in the battle. So may Hygelac, my lord, be gracious in mind to me. But with my grip I shall seize the fiend and strive for his life, foe against foe. There he whom death takes must needs trust to the judging of the Lord. I think that he is minded, if he can bring it to pass, to devour fearlessly in the battle hall of the people of the Geats the flower of men, as he often has done. Not at all dost thou need to protect my head, but if death takes me, he will have me drenched in blood. He will carry off the bloody corpse, will think to hide it. The lone goer will feed without mourning. He will stain the more refuges. No longer needst thou care about the sustenance of my body. Send to Hygelac, if battle takes me off, the best of battle garments that arms may breast, the finest of corselets. That is a heritage from Hredel, the work of Wieland. Fate ever goes as it must. Please like, subscribe, and come back for our next video. I love you guys. As Tigger says, ta-ta for now.